Mi gente, where you at? Who is here? Who is here? What's up? Hello. Don't mind my suit. I was supposed to be painting today, but I don't know how to use this machine. I got a machine to paint. I said, you know what? Let me. This should be easy. Let me see. Oh my God, I haven't done a live in like forever. All right, hold on. So let me change it right here. So I bought this machine. Y mira qué desastre mira qué desastre yo hice. I say, you know what? It was like $300. And you see in the pictures, I'm like, oh my God, this is going to be so easy. And let me buy this machine, so I could, be accomplished, get a lot done. Y un desastre que hice. Look, that's what I painted right there. And this mess. Mira, I could have cried. Like, I was here for a good, I don't know, maybe like an hour and a half. First of all, I plugged it into an outlet. And then I'm like, oh my God, but this is supposed to make noise. It wasn't making noise. I said, what am I doing wrong? What am I doing wrong? Then I said, maybe I have the machine too high up and it's not sucking. I ran home. I got an extension cord. I said, let me plug it somewhere else. So the outlet wasn't working. The other outlet was. Pero anyways, so let me hold on, guys. Let me at least see who's here. Who's here? Mim. We learned from our Yeah, I felt like I wasn't productive. And I wanted to be so productive. And the damn machine, I would have been productive with a roll. But anyway, since I said let's get our drinks, I'm going to pour myself a drink. Because I'm super, super excited. Obviously, a lot of you knew that I was looking for a restaurant, and I found one in Bergen County, which is the county that I live in. I live in Teaneck. So this is really the restaurant. It's a really big space, 2,500 square feet. So it is pretty big. And I'm super, super excited. A lot of work to do, but I'm really not thinking about the work so much. I'm just thinking about, oh my God, I'm pouring myself my favorite drink, by the way, which they don't sell anymore, is Smirnoff Spicy Tamarindo. I'll have that with this Dole pineapple. It's normally pineapple and mango juice. Because I like my drink spicy. I love like a spicy margarita. So I'm just going to pour a little because I really do want to celebrate with you guys. Thank you for tuning in. So yeah, I like I said, I know that it's going to be a lot of work. But I am just not putting that in my mind. I'm just kind of focusing and just getting it done. Tomorrow, Optimum comes. I already have some contractors coming for the kitchen because I need a lot of work in the kitchen. And tell me if you guys, first of all, salud. So it's my drink right here. Salud. I love you guys. Thank you so much for always supporting me. And you've seen me from the streets, the festivals, to opening up Astoria. I've been in Astoria already 7 years. My YouTube videos. So you've really seen me grow. I purchased my house. Like, I've done so much. I've done so much in 10 years. And you guys have pretty much followed my journey since the very beginning. And now is like a whole new chapter that I'm quite emotional about, because I've come a long way from the South Bronx, from the boogie down South Bronx, 153rd and Melrose. You know, a lot of my family was on welfare. I grew up in the projects. You know, just been through so much in my life. Had a divorce not too long ago, and I'm still just pushing and kicking and knocking doors down, and I refuse to stop. And so, you know, cheers to you guys. Cheers to the Puerto Rican culture. I'm so proud to represent Puerto Rico, and hopefully I inspire many people to take a leap of faith the same way I did, and the same way I continue to do, because when you think too much about things, it can be a little scary, but I just throw myself. I throw myself and I get it done, and I don't look back. So, cheers. But now I want to show you guys, what do you guys think? Let me read some of your comments. Hell yeah, all the Puerto Ricans, damn real, congratulations. Palante, hearts. Mary says, whoop, whoop. Please don't close your Astoria spot. Puerto Rican flags up. I love you, baby. The spray machine can be tricky. You have to get someone to show you. Yeah, well, I'm actually going to go home, because I said, no, yeah, I have to work tomorrow. I have to be here early tomorrow. But I said I'll watch a whole bunch of YouTube. Then while cleaning up, I found this little piece that was on the table. I think that piece was supposed to be in the sprayer. And that's why when I sprayed, everything sprayed all over the place. So I'm hoping that that's what it was. But I'm going to figure it out. First of all, I got to go to Home Depot and get like those wipies to wipe all that stuff down. So thank you, Rhonda. T-Bone, God bless you. God bless you. Miss Nancy, congratulations. China Baby, Wepa. Thank you, guys. Thank you. So I wanted to show you, I bought this fabric, and I just want to show it to you. So I want to do benches, right? And then the benches will have cushions, and the cushions will be wrapped in this fabric. I really like it. It's very tropical. And then the wallpaper, I got just one roll, because wallpaper is kind of expensive. Where is the roll? Oh, it fell. Give me 1 second, guys. Wait. Hold on. So at least you guys could see me while you like my suit? I look like it's Halloween. Okay, hold on. Let me roll this out to show you. It's actually lighter than I thought it was going to be. So I'm actually in love with it more. I'm not a designer, but, you know, I did the Astoria location. I picked out the wallpaper and all that jazz. So I wanted to do the same thing here. I want wallpaper. I want mirrors. I want lots of plants. I want to divide the room. So I'm going to show you again. So it's a really big room. This is what I'm trying to do, is paint the ceiling, because they painted it purple. It was an ice cream shop. So it's a really huge room. And so I want to divide it. I don't know how. I think I'm going to build some, like a little, I don't know what you call that, like sidebar, whatever. And maybe just put plants. I'm planning to do, I'm going sidetrack here, but I'm planning, I think, to do like a to-go section right here, where this part will be to go. You come in, you could order. Uber Eats, Grubhub will all be right here. And the person will be always here answering the phone. I want to do like a little bodega type thing with all of my products. And this here is a whole another section. So I think here I'm possibly going to do a bar. On the television screens, I'll show like, beaches in Puerto Rico, everything having to do with Puerto Rico, not like TV, because I'm not a big TV person in a restaurant. I think you should be talking and not watching TV. And then, here I bought these palms. Here, I don't know what I'm going to do. A nice little setup, very tropical. But yeah, it's a lot to think about, because right now I'm kind of at zero. Yeah, like I have some ideas of what I want to do. But I want to definitely make it beautiful and have I have a whole bunch of ideas that I need to sit on this for a little bit, but I'm trying to open up in 2 months. So ideally, I'm trying to open up in 2 months. Astoria, it took me 4 months because it was my first time really kind of building out. We had to do the floor. We had to do a lot of things. So I'm really hoping the kitchen is mainly the area that I have to do a lot. I have to get a bigger hood. I have to get stoves, fryers, pretty much everything. And that is going to be a really big job. But I need it because this is probably about quadruple, way bigger than Astoria. So yeah, I just gotta make it right. So this is the wallpaper, guys. Tell me what you think. I love it. I thought it was for some reason gonna be blue, but it turns out to be green, and it's brighter than what I had expected. So I'm really in love with it. What do you think? So this, right, and then this. So they have similar colors. So these will be the cushions. I think what I'm going to do is maybe put this as the cushions, and then have, for instance, kind of like this, but, not better made than this. So the cushions will be here, right, with the fabric, maybe have a border, and then the wallpaper, so the eye could kind of rest on something that isn't a pattern. I'm thinking that, or maybe just the cushions on one side and solid paint, like a solid paint color. And then the other side, maybe the wallpaper, and then just tables. And then since the restaurant already has these chairs here, I say, you know what, ¿pa qué voy a gastar? I'm going to keep these chairs, right? Because they're in perfect condition. Ideally, probably not what I would buy, but being that there's so many, and I know that I have to buy a lot of things, so I figured I would paint those chairs this color. What you guys think? This color here. So I think that would look really hot. Those chairs, this color here. Because it would tie in both fabrics. And it'll look really tropical with a whole bunch of plants. So yeah. So that's really the big news. I'm super excited. I'm exhausted. And I'm still working on DL Beauty. And yeah, that's about it, guys. So talk to me. Where is the new location? So the new location is in Teaneck. New Jersey. It's on Cedar Lane. So Cedar Lane, for those of you that know Jersey, it's a main avenue. So tons of traffic going up and down. It's kind of like our little town. So there's a movie theater. There's a lot of restaurants. If you don't know, Teaneck is very Jewish. There is a really huge Jewish community. And there's African American, there's Latinos. I pretty much moved to Teaneck because the first house that I went to see when I was searching for a home was in Teaneck, and I fell in love because everybody's house was well kept, and the landscaping was tight. Everybody's house looked so immaculate that I said, oh my God, I want to live here. And I kept on looking and looking. I purchased my house during COVID. And so it was a tough time. Everybody was throwing money. So I had to like join in, throwing offers above asking to try to get a home. And it was really difficult. And finally, I found my home, which I'm at now, that I've turned upside down. I've done everything to, but it's beautiful. And I have my beautiful garden. And what's nice is that this business is a short distance from my house. So it would be great because I could stop in here, go to Astoria and come back. So, but I'm still going to be in Astoria. For those of you that don't know, I have 3 years on my lease in Astoria. And so, I'm just trying to be ahead of the game. If they don't renew my lease, I already have a place, although I want to stay in Astoria. So hopefully they will renew my lease, but I also wanted to expand. I want a whole bunch of freaking Ricans all over the place. I think our food is delicious. Not necessarily just mine, but our culture. And, since I grew up, I grew up with so many Puerto Rican restaurants, and why I wanted to start this was because I really didn't see many Puerto Rican restaurants anymore. And I said, you know what? I want to change that. And that's how the freaking Rican was born. And thankfully, we've been in business now 10 years, 7 years with the brick and mortar, and 3 years we did festivals. So it has been quite a journey. It hasn't been easy, has been far from easy. But I understand that, things can't be easy because then there's no growth. So I've grown so much and I've learned so much. I never went to culinary school. I never went to business school. So I have no training in nothing. I'm just passionate, and I am a bit of a perfectionist. So everything that I do, I like it to be the best that I can do. And if it's not the best, eventually I'll keep on changing it to be better. And I just want to say thank you guys. Thank you so much for following me on this journey and for understanding that I'm human, and sometimes people that go to businesses forget that the people that run businesses are human, and as perfect as we want things to be, sometimes things happen. So thank you for accepting me. Thank you for loving me. Thank you for supporting me. And I can't wait to host you in Teaneck. It's going to be amazing. I want to try to get the liquor license. If I don't get the liquor license, definitely beer and wine. I gotta have medalla. And I hope to see you guys soon, okay? I love you. Will you continue to do street fairs? I wish. I want to. God knows I want to. But it's so much of what I do, that I could do a lot. Pero coño, right now, this is my main focus, is getting this place to where I want it to be and to open. And that is a lot of work. You have to hire a team. You have to train the team. The food has to be right. It's a lot of work. It's not so simple. So, who knows? I love you guys, okay? Thank you for tuning in. And I can't wait to see you in Astoria. I should be opening here in Cedar Lane. Cross your fingers, in 2 months. The address is 466 Cedar Lane. You want to stop by Monday or Tuesday, I'll be here. You want to work, I can't fry you alcapurria, but maybe I'll give you a beer. We could share a beer. I love you guys. Thank you. Mwah! Good night. I'm going to take my ass home now. Now, how do I turn this off? Congrats. Good evening. You're just tuning in. You're late. We're in New Jersey. I told you Your bestie is here. Wanda, cooking con el jefe. Mofongo, you know it. Good evening. Congrats. God bless you. I'm trying to I don't want you guys to feel left out. Naomi, mojito. Yes, I do want to make mojitos. Some coconut mojitos, parcha, sangrias. But all right, guys. I love you guys. Have a good night. Bye.